if you can see it, but I have a cut on my head from where I walked into a door handle. Don't ask, it's a long story. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't sat down and filmed in so long. Why do I feel like that? Today's video, I am feeling inspired by Fab Han. She did a video, I think it was last week or the week before, where she did her take on Vogue's 73 questions. So I just thought, why don't you do that too? Question number one, what's your favourite time of day? 5 PM. What's your biggest weakness? Carbohydrates. What's your biggest strength? I think my biggest strength is being thoughtful. I do think I'm quite a thoughtful person. What's the biggest learning experience you've had? The one I think that hits the hardest is just that life is too short. I mean, just turn the news on and that will be instilled in you forevermore, I think. But what's your idea of a perfect date? Ooh, I think the perfect first date for me would be completely different to my perfect date. My perfect date would be, you know, when you're on holiday. Well, I don't know this. I don't know this at all. So you're on holiday with your partner. They're like, oh, let's just go for a walk. And then there's a surprise setup at the beach or just in a romantic setting. Lots of pasta, lots of red wine. But my perfect ideal first date, if we're being technical, is just drinks. People who go for food on first dates are actually animals. Like I could not ever in my life go for a full-on meal on a first date. What's one vice you wish you could give up? For a long time it was Vaseline. I actually had an addiction to Vaseline. I'm gonna pass but say it used to be Vaseline. What's a cause that is important to you? Oh my gosh, so many. Anything related to dementia and anything related to organ donation. What's the best compliment you've ever received? The best compliment I've ever received was actually from my friend Alex. And it kind of was a backhanded compliment, I think, but the sentiment is there. He said to me that the first time he met me, he thought I was fake because I was so nice. And then he got to know me and realised that I'm actually just nice. Thanks, Alex. You are feeding my ego. When are you the most inspired? Do you know, I'm the most inspired after I've watched something or been to a show or like seen a piece of art, or, you know, I think art inspires art. I said art really weirdly then. Art. Sweet or savoury? Savoury. What song can you listen to on repeat? I don't want to sound basic, but honestly, any of the Hamilton soundtrack, that's the one show that I've never got sick of playing on and on repeat. What makes you smile the most? Oh, good old quality time with family and friends. Is that boring? I don't know. What's one thing people don't know about you? I can make the sound of a Lucozade sport bottle being squeezed with my mouth, but I'm not going to do it now because I'll ruin my makeup, but just trust me. Heels or flats? Flats. Vintage or new? No, sorry, I am a bit of a clothes snob. I'm trying to work on it. I'm really trying. What are 3 things you can't live without? A good book, a nice bunch of flowers, and theatre. Window or aisle seat? Window. Window. Me and my brothers fight about it all the time. I have to have the window seat on a train, on a plane, on an automobile. Name that film. I just named the film. Don't name the film. What's your current TV character obsession? Oh my god, Olivia Colman in Broadchurch. She has my heart. I love her. Leather or lace? I don't really like lace. Apart from, no, okay, stop. Leather. What's the most adventurous thing you've done in your life? The most like radically adventurous thing I've done in my life, and this says a lot about me, I'm not an adventurous person. I once ordered a Nando's 10 minutes before my shift started at work. Did I get to work on time? Yes, I did. So that's an achievement. Question 21, how would you define yourself in 3 words? Oh, I hate these type of questions. Creative. Thoughtful, as we've already said. Funny. What's your current favourite piece of clothing that you own? Just got this jumper today. It's cute, right? What's a must-have clothing item everyone should own? A pair of joggers. What is inspiring you in life right now? Not an awful lot. What's the best piece of advice you've received? Would this count as advice? I don't know. My dad has always told us, as in me and my brothers, to treat people how we want to be treated. And I just think that's quite solid advice on creating nice human beings. What is your pet peeve? Oh my gosh, okay, I think this will be quite relatable. I have two pet peeves, my two main ones that I can't pick between. The first is when somebody enters a room that you're in and then leaves the room, but then doesn't leave the door the way the door was before they enter the room. Example, my mum walks in here now, opens the door, says what she needs to say, leaves the door open when you can quite clearly see over here the door is closed. It's just a sign of disrespect. The second one is when you're driving and you fully go out of your way to let someone through, or like you stop your car to let someone go and they don't say thank you. I hate bad driving manners. Oh my god. Diamonds or pearls? Diamonds. What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them? I always say this, I don't really take in a physical feature. I more like notice the whole package of them as a human being, if you get me. So like, I don't mean this in a spiritual way, but like their aura, like the vibe they give off. I just said like so many times. Question 29, what's your biggest regret? Hate to be one of those people, but I don't have any major regrets because I do think that everything happens for a reason. However, there are small things that I regret that I genuinely think I could have lived without happening to me and still be the same person. What's heavily played on your music playlist right now? Shall we have a look? I'm really enjoying the singer Fletcher right now. I really like her music. I also love JP Sax. I'm just a bit obsessed with him. Like, I'd love him to write a song about me. He doesn't know who I am, but like if we ever meet, that's gonna be my goal. We've got some Maisie Peters, JP Sax, Fletcher, as I said, wait for it, from Hamilton. My friend Dara, go on hun. What is your favourite board game? Not a huge board game fan, I'm not gonna lie. I'd much prefer like a charades type of situation. I like Articulate actually. I do like Articulate. Articulate. Don't know. Make a decision, stick with it. What is your guilty pleasure? Ooh, I really don't think I have a guilty pleasure. What's one thing you've always wanted to try but you've been too scared to do? Jumping out of a plane maybe, bungee jumping. What's one thing you wish you knew aged 19? Ooh, that's only 2 years ago for me. What was I doing then? I was living quite a great life, I think, at 19. Just going into my second year of uni. I'm not like the other boys means they are like the other boys. Do with that what you will, my friend. Besides your phone or wallet or purse, what's a couple of must-have items? Ooh, is that like in my handbag? I don't really carry a lot with me. I'm very minimalist when I leave the house. If I was going out, I would have eyelash glue, lip stuff, sometimes a snack. If you were not a blogger full-time, what would you be doing? Well, I'm not a blogger full-time and I am not doing. I'm currently searching for a full-time jobby, which is just a whole situation in itself. What's something you can't do? I can't draw, and it's something that has bugged me since I went to school. My best friend at school was really good at art. I was not, but the thing is I have all the ideas in my head, I just can't make them travel down my arm into my hand and be on the paper. Where was the best vacation you've ever taken? It has to be my surprise trip to New York that I took for my 18th birthday. I literally didn't know I was going there until I was at Heathrow. I didn't even know I was going on holiday. My mum packed my clothes for me. That's the thing I was most concerned about. What's one city you've always dreamed of travelling to? I know this isn't a city, but I'd love to go to Greece, and I'd also love to go to Florence. Also, for some reason recently I just really want to go to Ibiza, so if anyone wants to come with me. What's something you always travel with? My headphones. I can't travel anywhere without my headphones. Question 47, favourite food. I'm loving prawns at the moment. I just love a good prawn. Favourite dessert. I'm not a huge dessert person. I do enjoy an Eton mess. Favourite snack? Jaffa cakes. What's a movie that made you cry? Every single film I watch makes me cry, even if it's not sad, because if it's happy then I just cry happy tears, and if it's sad I cry sad tears. It's so bizarre because I'm not a cryy person in real life, but anything on the screen, Jesus flipping holy Christ, I just sobbed like a baby. I cried at bloody RuPaul's Drag Race the other day. Like, I need to seriously get a grip. What is your favourite movie of the last 5 years? I can't pick favourite film. Oh yeah, I can. It's not of the last 5 years though. Okay, I can't do favourites, they stress me out. What's one talent you wish you had? I'd like to be able to make clothes, you know, the sewing machine and alter stuff. I just think that's a really cool skill to have. What is your favourite exercise? I love a bit of boxercise, you know. It's only something that I've recently started doing, but I really enjoy it. It just makes me feel really powerful, just punching the air. What is your favourite band? Again, I don't massively have favourites of things because I flip between. A lot of the time I find it really hard to commit to one thing being my favourite of all time. I used to love Scouting for Girls. When I was, my teen years were Scouting for Girls. What's your favourite fast food order? Sorry, my camera did actually cut out then, so if I'm in a slightly different position, I've had to recharge, so that is why. Where were we? Okay, if we're talking Mackey's, it would be 6 chicken nuggets with sweet curry sauce, medium meal, with a Fanta. Nando's, my order is, I've forgotten, it's actually been that long. 4 chicken thighs, medium. Anyone who gets less than medium, don't come to Nando's with me. Curry chips, spicy rice, garlic sauce. Incredible. What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years? Living at home. What's the cutest thing on planet Earth? Sausage dogs. One day, one day. What's the best thing that has happened this year? I mean slim pickings or what? I don't know. I did a course at the National, which was amazing. Nothing has stand out, I don't think, 2020 yet. We got locked down at the bloody beginning of the year. What's your favourite cocktail? Ooh. See, this is something, I don't feel like I've found my signature cocktail yet. You know, like Carrie has her Cosmo. What does Georgia have? I don't know. We don't know yet. When I used to go to Turtle Bay, I would get the frozen strawberry daiquiri, the most basic drink. Which movie makes you laugh the hardest? I like Grown Ups. I find Adam Sandler quite funny. I like 21 and 22 Jump Street. What else do I like? We're the Millers, funny. I find quite a lot of things funny. Yeah, that sort of vibe, I think. What do you usually eat for dinner? It does vary. We eat a lot of pasta in this house, so we're trying to cut down because we're trying to be on a bit of a health kick, some of us. What do you usually eat for lunch? Recently I've been liking soup. I'll have green soup with, what's that called? Bread. Couldn't think of the word bread then. Incredible. What do you usually eat for breakfast? I kind of switch between fruit and fibre with fruit on and almond milk, or like a cereal bar and a piece of fruit. I'm not a massive breakfast person, don't come for me. Question 64, what's your favourite thing in the world? Probably going to the theatre. What's your favourite colour? Currently beige, which might be quite boring, but there we go, I'm enjoying it. What colour clothing do you wear most? Probably grey. What are 3 words to describe living in the San Francisco Bay Area? What a random question. I'm going to change that to, what are 3 words to describe the area you live in? Small, boring, and family. Do you like surprises? Okay, I'm that annoying person who loves surprises but hates knowing there's a surprise. Like, if I know someone has got me a birthday present or has planned to do something with me but they won't tell me what it is, I will badger you until you tell me, and then I'll be sad that I know. I literally tell myself every day that I'm not high maintenance, and I say things like that and I'm like, genuinely does sometimes explain why I don't have a boyfriend. What is one thing you had to learn the hard way? I'd say going back to what I said earlier about treating people how you want to be treated, I would say something I had to learn the hard way is just because you treat someone a certain way, it doesn't mean they would treat you the same way in return. Like, people don't always have the same morals as you or the same personality as you, and yeah, I've had to learn that the hard way, I think. What is something you're tired of? I am so tired of like bandwagon culture, so people jumping on a bandwagon of a trend or a movement just because, not because they genuinely believe in it or genuinely want to help. I think a lot of people jump on things like mental health to feel validated in themselves that they've, oh, I've posted an Instagram story so I'm helping the cause, which just is annoying, and they jump on it for about a week and then just forget about it. So who do you turn to when you're sad? My diary. Is that really sad? What's a trend you would like to see disappear forever? What's a trend that I don't like? I don't really like, shirts excluded, I don't really like tops with buttons on them for no reason. I've always had a weird thing with buttons, so maybe that, I'd ban the button. What did you want to do with your life at age 12? 12, where would I have been? When I was young, I wanted to be a teacher and a ballerina. Went to like 2 ballet classes, dropped straight out of that. I think a singer at that point, maybe when I was 12. And that was the last question. Oh my god, I feel like I got through the second half of this way quicker than the first. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you again to Hannah for the idea. I hope you found out at least one remotely interesting fact about me that you didn't know at the start of this video. But I quite enjoyed filming that. It's quite nice sometimes to just sit and like word vomit to the camera, although I tried to keep that to a minimum today. Please like, comment, subscribe if you so wish, and I'll see you on Sunday for my weekly vlog. Bye!